less violent, into wind. You're doing great.
Well, another couple of days off and another adventure, which is pretty awesome. You can see the van behind. We're back in the California and we've just arrived at Wowo, Camping Wowo. I've been wanting to come here for quite a while actually. It looks really cool. It's there's no electric or anything like that. It's just a big field with fire pits and yeah, just got loads of character. And we're really excited to see what this is like for a couple of days. We're actually going to set up the Glawning as well, just to show you guys that again and give ourselves plenty of space. But it is about 26 degrees C here and lovely and warm. Bentley's trying to avoid the heat a bit, which is quite tricky for him. Poor doggy.
Look what we've got.
But yeah, we've got some new matting for the Glawning. Multicoloured, so we're really keen to show you that as well. But we're actually going to show you how to put up the Glawning this time as well. Supposedly you can do it in 10 minutes, so we shall see. Whether it's 10 minutes after doing a night shift, not so sure. I might just play the I'm tired after nights card and Lizzie can do it all. Let's see if she'll buy that. Probably not.
Tip number 1. Put your pop top cover and your screen cover on first.
We found out the hard way last time.
Yeah, we did.
And you may think that it's far too warm for us to be putting the covers on, but they make it loads darker and they actually help against like keeping the van a bit cooler as well.
Yeah.
This is definitely a two-man job, so I'm just stood here filming. Don't knock the water over. Yeah, so to start with, what we do is we've unwound the awning a slight amount, which kind of reveals the channel to put the drive-away kit in. Now, we've got no intention of actually driving away, but if ever we needed to for an emergency, or even if you're not going to, it's so much easier to attach this than it is the actual awning. And can you see over here? So it just reveals this channel here. And you put this figure of 8 strip in.
Super simple.
Yeah, really easy. No, it's too long for the actual awning, but that's fine, it gives you a bit of flexibility. And then you have these extra 3 strips that you just slide in. And then that's what you actually connect the Glawning to. We only need 2. Put the third in anyway. There we go. Right, now clear your massive space to make way.
Where's Bentley gone? There he is. What are you doing over there? We've doused him in water, given him plenty to drink. It's very hot today. So as you can see, the base bit is going out. And you can see just there, we actually left in the flue cover bit because it was a bit easier than taking it off. Thanks Bentley for getting in the way and standing on it.
Get off it.
Making Sean do all the hard work.
After my night shift.
After your night shift? Aren't I good? Right, we need to attach this bit now. Let's swap.
So what Lizzie's doing now is the actual kind of porch bit we detached last time just to...
Well, it was for cleaning.
Yeah, so Lizzie's just attaching that back to the actual Glawning.
You can see here is where the rail is.
Yeah.
And you can tell which way is the inside bit by these bits here.
This is another kind of figure of 8 piece that goes into that channel there. And then so we thread this onto the van. It's a bit of trial and error on how far away to put the awning from the van. Unfortunately, we've, like I say, this is only the second time we've done it. Right, I might need to give you a hand here.
So we've wound the awning tight now, and now we're just pegging in the sides so that we know where approximately they have to be, so that when we pull the rest of it out, everything should be nice and tight. I have to say, the pegs that they give us, have a look at these bad boys. Look at them. I mean, they really did survive the beast from the east, so we might be slightly behind the 10-minute line at the moment, but we're just taking our time because it's very hot today, so we don't want to be racing around doing loads and get ourselves some heat stroke. And as a lot of you might have noticed, I'm ginger, which means that I shouldn't really ever go out in the sun, but I do anyway. So Bentley's hiding though, bless him. Hey monster, you good boy. He's a clever boy, staying in the shade. What's Sean up to?
Shall I pass you the pole?
Yeah.
And then you start having something that looks a bit like this. Where it kind of supports itself because we've pegged out the bottom.
Like being born.
I bet that's a bit hot, isn't it, doing that?
Yes. However, I think the point proven, if I can do it, anyone can do it.
What's he stolen? You basically just do these directly down the line of the seam.
So, Vango have extremely kindly sent us something else to try out. So I've got an inflatable chair here and an inflatable sofa. Is it still comfy?
Huh?
Is it still comfy with the dog attacking you?
Get off it. It's amazing actually. In this weather, this is incredible.
It's good because it takes up no space in the van.
Yeah.
It is looking good though, the van. The Glawning is looking amazing.
Every single one of the pitches, certainly in this field, has like a little fire pit. Well, I say little, it's actually quite big. With like wooden benches around, and you can see them all dotted around, look. And you get one of those, and then you can get, you can purchase wood from the shop, or bring your own. And I bet it's fantastic in an evening, especially if you have a group of people all sharing a pitch. Pretty good. So cute. Lizzie's taking photos for Instagram. And these things are available to hire out, not the dog. But yeah, all these different, there's loads of different things. There's like yurts, there's gypsy caravans. Yeah, there's a yurt over there. It's amazing. Such a quirky sight.
Well, we've got the wood burner on now and it's evening, and Bentley likes sleeping by the door and staying nice and cool, and we're just staying inside, and the wood burner's not on very like high at all, like we haven't put many logs in at all, but it's just taking the edge off, and it is so nice in here and it's so relaxing, and it's just amazing, so nice.
One thing that is very handy is having this collapsible kind of water carrying jug. It's made by Collapse, and it's really handy to sort of get some more water. It holds 8 litres to get some more water if you run out in the van, you don't want to move the van or whatever. But also very handy for this camping trip because our water pump seems to have broken in the Cali. So Lizzie went to use the tap, which you can't get to at the minute because it's full of washing up, and nothing happened.
You can hear it clicking, but nothing's coming out.
And it's the same with the shower, yeah, the shower attachment at the back. So I had a quick look at the pump, but I can't get into the actual water tank thing, it's really tight, so job for VW I think, but that's really handy.
So as you might be able to hear, we have the engine running at the moment, and the reason is that it is extremely hot for our furry friend here, and what's great about the Cali is the fact that it's got air conditioning that blows directly on the back seats. So
yeah, it's quite rare to find a car like that actually.
He is extremely happy right now. He's not even panting, he's just chilled because we've covered him in water and he's sat right beneath the aircon fans. Always look after your furry friends.
Quick recommendation: 360 degree brewing pale ale. For the summer it is delicious. My very manly glass.
I think that glass is from Aldi.
Such a good beer. And they sell them here at Wowo. Wowo!
Woo-woo! Chilled doggo. Happy doggo.
Right, we're going to try something now. I was absolutely roasting last night, so we thought the pop-top cover would keep it cool throughout the night, which it did keep it cool during the day, which it did, I think. But in the morning it was just a bit unbearable. It got a bit too hot too quickly. So I want to fold back one side. The sun comes up that side away from us, so we'll keep that side covered, but have this side open one of the vents at that side so we can have a through flow. But what I want to show you is how easy it is to detach the Glawning for if you want to drive away. Now we're not going to drive away at the minute, but I'm going to just quickly detach this. So it's just these like strips that I'm taking out, which is pretty easy to really. They just slide out, he says. Yeah, there we go. So just keep it sort of lined up. I'm doing this from inside, it'd be a lot easier if I was outside. God, the wind out awning is black, and I've just touched it and it is absolutely roasting. Whoa.
Whoa, we can't even see you anymore.
Can you not? A bit washed out.
Right, there we go, we're detached.
And then all you would do is you would pull this out to drive away, just and leave it as it is, kind of thing, which is pretty good really. Whilst you're here, come and check out our high level drying rack. It's pretty good actually. The bike rack becomes a very good drying rack.
See, one thing you could do is you could turn it inside out so that the reflective side is on the other way. So you reflect the heat out, which is one option. We just want to open the side window, so if we do it like that, there we go.
And that will be enough just to be able to open that window and get a bit of a breeze through.
See you later, Beaver.
To reattach, obviously the key, which would take a bit of practice I think, The key is to get the van parked in the right place. So what people recommend is they just have a bit of a marker with you when you do drive away. Maybe a tent peg or something like that. Just put that where the wheel needs to be, where your last were. And then...
Lovely, very easy.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
Lemon squeezy.
Even Bentley thinks it's nice and easy. Don't you? Hey? What you got there? What you got there, little man? Give it here. Give it here. You're gonna give it here. Where you going? That's mine, that is. That's mine, that is. Ah. I think you'll all agree that this makes an awesome setup for a bedroom as well. Look how comfy that looks. We've just put our mattress topper down there as a day bed and then the duvet on top, and then we've got a nice sofa area and then an awesome view. Bentley's sitting under the van, so it looks like we've run him over.
Trying to get the last bit of shade. He's not got much longer.
No. But it's nice and cool under there.
Yeah.
I'd quite like to be lying under there right now, but...
You've got a different job to do.
Yeah, I've got the best job to do. I've got to pack away a Glawning. It actually is fairly easy, so I'll show you how. So we've taken the bit that attaches to the van off, and we'll fold that down separately because it's just a bit easier. We leave the top of the flue bit in, just for ease. And then you literally lift it all over. So once you've dried both sides, we've flipped this over the other way. You've still got it in the half moon shape. You then take where the curve is, fold that over to the straight bit. Like that.
We've dried it all out. We left it for a while in this sun.
Yeah, we flipped it over both sides to make sure that both sides were nice and dry. But you can still check. So grab your bag. Always good to measure. There you go.
I would give you a hand, but I've not yet trained Bentley to hold the camera.
Typical.
He's watching though.
There you have it.
You're going to have to do this on your own. We shall soon see. We always leave the bag open as well, just in case there's any damp bits that we've missed.
But it does shut.
Looking good.
Look at that.
Good work. Nicely done.
Ta-da!